How's it going, guys? So we're back for Diablo 2. Of course, this is Diablo 2, the original Diablo 2, so not the remastered version, as I don't own that one. And of course, this is Pluggy, so basically, we don't know what that is. Basically, just a mod for Diablo 2. It just allows you to have more inventory space and so on and so forth. But we did that in previous in some of our like our source and some of that. But we're back to Diablo 2. So the only characters we have left are the Barbarian and the paladin. So before we start that, I'm pretty much getting the volumes adjusted, stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to upload the first video. I'm going to see how well the background music is and the sound music is, and if it's a little low or a little high, then I'll adjust that in the next following video. But either way, as I said, we have the Barbarian and the paladin left. So as to end basically the walkthroughs for these characters, for the Barbarian, we are strictly going to do a polearm spear class only. And the reason why polearms, yeah, my apologies are. The reason why polearms and spear classes are not actually used by most champions like barbarians or the druid or a paladin, stuff like that, is because they're based on slow to normal speed, and because you want very fast attack speed when you're usually playing a physical character. This is going to make things a lot more challenging. So basically, for your combat masteries, you're just going to put it strictly into your spear mastery. You can do your increased stamina and your increased speed like that, but you're mostly going to really want to focus around that attack speed, so that's based off your gear so much than anything else than based on your weapon. Since you're going to be doing it as strictly as a two-handed, Iron Skin's going to come in really handy for that extra defense. Same thing with your natural resistances, because you're not going to be using a shield. War Cries, as your standard war cries, are going to help you out a lot. Now, you can use stuff like Howl, which will actually send them away as a fear tactic, which will come really handy. And as far as strictly like combat skills, I believe it's Berserk, which is damage attack rating. Yeah, it's Berserk and attack. Berserk and Concentrate are the ones you're really going to want to work with, because it may lower your defense, especially with Berserk, but it gives you that increased damage. So you're taking a chance, but in the end, I think it's definitely going to be worth it. You can use stuff like leap attack, but that's really only useful for like areas like the Chaos Sanctuary. You know, before you enter that part of it, the Arcane Sanctuary. I'm thinking of the Chaos Sanctuary. Two different sanctuaries. There's that River of Flame part that allows you have to either teleport, you have to run around, but with Barbarian it allows you to just jump, but with the leap attack it just allows you to hit enemies. And of course, I was saying that there's the Arcane Sanctuary where you have like your stairs, you have the double levels, you have the red portal areas. So within that area, that's where leap, some of that is going to come really handy. You can use Whirlwind. The problem with it is because its damage is minus, you have to just continuously max it out. And in the end, I really don't think Whirlwind's that effective unless you're rocking full IK. And IK nowadays it's okay, you know, if you're first playing Diablo 2 and you're hunting for the set, something like that, but there's gear that's better on that. So basically I gave him some starter gear until we actually can, you know, evolve into a little more further better gear. So we have some like Steel Goad, which is level 14, you have Soul Harvest, level 19, Soul Feast Tine, level 35, which seems to be around the rough levels that we've been actually beating Diablo 2 on normal difficulty. The Tankard Gourds, apparently I gave them two of them, and Blood Thief, which is given that open wound. So basically mid 15-ish level weapons until I can actually, you know, get further into that. I'm giving him Arctics, 2 pieces of Arctics. They give him that. Giving 2 pieces of Eisenheart since the other one. I do apologize for the vehicle going by. The other pieces are basically a sword and shield, so it's useless to him. And Arctics is made for an Amazon, so the other pieces is a bow. Harrisers, basically there's, I believe it's the belts and it's a shield, so there's that. And you may hear some background noise, doesn't be my family. And you're giving him Caithan's, I was going to give him Caithan's the ring, but for that fast hit recovery, it's going to come in really handy, and especially since attack rate is really going to matter a lot when you're playing a two-handed weapon. So I gave him like Nagels and gave him just some random attack rating things. So that's the intro for the Barbarian, and which one is that? I think it's C. Which one did I have this set that for? It's been V. It's been such a long time since I've actually played Diablo 2. Once I stopped playing my sorceress, that was it. You know, and I was been on like ruin hunting and crap like that. But you're mostly going to focus on your strength and your dexterity. As of course, you're not going to use any energy. Put whatever points you need to, and for vitality, and basically just try to stay alive. So his name is Bob. I couldn't think of a name, and we're going to be starting our journey with Bob and see how far we can actually get before we get our first couple of deaths. And Dariel's going to be always going to be tricky at the very beginning, especially since we're not using shields. Those resistances are going to hurt a lot, especially with Dariel too. But Diablo tends to be our most formidable opponent, and then Bale. Bale's just more of an annoyance than anything else. But I'm going to stop rambling on, and we're going to get into this battle. And of course, we're going to have webcam, commentary as usual, and hope you enjoy our next Diablo 2 walkthrough. Have fun, guys. Alright, let's start our journey with Bob. So as for right now, we're not going to be using a spear until we can actually get some gold to buy a spear. As usual, I'll keep all my Diablo 2 videos within like 20 minutes and stuff like that too. So we just recently finished up Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six story mode. So if you're ever interested in a Tom Clancy game and you want to relive some memories, go check that out. As usual, you hear my mouse clicking, so I do apologize for that. You may hear my ceiling fan going off as usual. Try to keep my room nice and cold since it's summertime. It's like high 90s to like early 100s. This summer, it's like not fun. Testing out the Diablo 2 music. I want to see whether or not if I get a copyright claim on it. The other thing too is I do apologize for not having a video out for you guys yesterday. I was editing and uploading a death battle reaction I was doing, which was the Darth Vader versus the Naruto guy. That goddamn video took me 6 hours to render for all the editing and crap that I had to do, and tried to prevent any copyright claim that might have been onto it. And instead of getting just a copyright thing saying, hey, by the way, you know, you're just being copyright claimed, you know, but still allowed to be put up on YouTube, they just instantly blocked my goddamn video. So basically, with a matter of like 7 hours worth of time altogether of waiting to get that goddamn video up, it ended up just getting blocked anyways. So I'm pretty much done with Death Battle. It's just too much of a goddamn hassle to even bother with that crap if they're just instantly gonna block your video. So not worth it. Give me that gold. I think its standard spear is going to cost me like 300-ish gold or something. Yeah, it's cracked. I'm not going to worry about that crap. Barb Star immediately starts out with like 30 strength, so I want to try to get as much strength as I can. I will use that for now. Thank you very much. And I will have a few like movie trailer reactions, stuff like that coming. Like, I might even just do a few over the weekend, just to make up for Monday and crap like that. So if you're getting movie trailer reactions on random days you're not supposed to, that's the reason why. I've got to think of like 2 of them that I want to do, both from movies too that that I actually liked. Ah, shut it. But as I was saying in the intro videos like that, and Dariel's definitely going to give us some trouble. He's always a pain in the ass anyway, especially unless you have like high poison resistance. Even then, it's like she's still a goddamn nuisance. All you drop is a cap. Stay out of the rain. Thank you very much, sir. And with most of my Diablo 2 videos I ever put out, there'll always be some witty comments. Or witty commentary, I should say. I hate goddamn cooler rats when they just start running away. They're almost annoying as archers are. Give me that go, boys. Give me your lunch money. Oh, very generous of you guys. They heard about my next playthrough. They give me a bunch of rings and amulets and charms. You know, I'm not really worried about strength too much. We want to get that dexterity up. Since he made it start out with 30, so... Arctics is going to still take like 45, I think, for the glows. So, it might be a while for that, but... Unless you continuously just dump all your points into it, you can get to like level 5, but it's just not worth it. Because then you're gonna, in the once you reach around like level 10ish, you're gonna start struggling for your dexterity. But they've been like very generous. Watch, all these small charms are gonna be like complete ass. They'd be like, what, 1 gold or some crap like that. Some of the worst ones you can get. What a lot of people don't know too, I don't know if they put it in remastered, but in original Diablo 2, the one I'm playing right now, you can actually get like small resist charms. Not like for instance, like poison resist of 6 or some crap like that. You can actually get like small resist charms of like all resist of 12 or some crap like that. And normally you don't see those until like Nightmare, you know. But it's a rarity, but you can get them on normal. That slow walk back to camp. We don't have Kane either, so... Alright, Charity. Wow. Hook us up with the... Wow, Barbarian, yeah, whatever. Hook us up... Oh, duh. Hook us up with the deal here. What can we get? More radiant, that one, nice. I will actually take that. 2 sockets... Yeah, 2 sockets. Ah, we got our first spear. We have some gear, but right now, at the moment, look at that. Just stick that there. Mana is useless for us, so we're not really going to be using too much of that. Keep a few potions on us. Let's go buy some scrolls. Oh, yeah, points too. When can we get this? Not until 6. I mean, you could use Fine Potion if you're really struggling bad. I think How's what's really going to come into handy for us.
I am a. There is a place.
Yeah. Okay, go resistive. Gold, cold resistant 5. Let's hope to do that. What next area? I guess I can hold on to it for now. Okay, we got some fire resistance. Nice. What? Get that light resistance too. And we got some poison resistance. The game knows. And basically, as I said in probably, damn, you know, drink water, Robert. In some of my previous videos, oh, that's right. Get that fire resistance going on. With Bloodraven, she can be kind of tricky and really annoying too. Get those upgrades. She'll actually hit you with crap that you're not actually, or at least with most spectral enemies, will hit you with stuff that you're not actually immune to. So for my instances, since I'm immune to fire and cold and light and poison, it resists all that. So they'll just throw some random crap out there. But let's say happens you have your fire resistance, you have your light resistance, you have your poison resistance, and you come across a spectral enemy like the dead guy in the dead evil, where the hell that's at on here. instead of hitting you with fire or lightning or something like that, he'll actually hit you with cold. And he'll usually pair it up with some, like, poison, you know, which is very interesting. Where the hell is the Den of Evil in this thing? Excuse me, gentlemen, I'm looking for directions to the Den of Evil. You might have heard of it. Alright, leave comments below. What do you think our first gem drop is going to be? Usually it's a ruby, but actually I take the back. No, for me it's always usually been an amethyst, which in this case will actually help out a lot. If I can ever find the goddamn Den of Evil, I think it's over here. If it's that close to the cold plane entrance, I'd be really surprised. Oh, okay, decent roll map then. Wait a minute, there's some enemies up there. Gotta take out the guards before you enter the building. Stop running away, little bastards. That stamina too is gonna come really handy. Oh, there's a whole house party in here, and I wasn't invited. Give that key. You know what? Let's put that point to Hal. That's gonna cover everything. You can use bash if you want. Damn, this is part of my recording in the morning. Your voice isn't ready yet. Like, yeah, I was using that. Okay, I have to get readjusted because on my sources she's like level 93, and I've been nothing but like rune hunting, and still trying to get that burr rune or bear, however you want to pronounce it. Now this is where Hal comes in handy. Gee, you're surrounded by a bunch of enemies, you don't know what to do. And scares them away. Or at least it's a certain percentage. Does not work on bosses, so don't even bother trying like on Daryl, Mephisto, Baal, crap like that. I believe it does not work on champions, so I think only strictly like normal enemies. But I could be completely wrong on that. Like, Barbarian's like one of the few champions I almost never play because they're also one of the most expensive ones, if not the expensive. And I believe it's a you know, I don't exactly remember the name of it. Oh, a pit zerker. I believe it's the most expensive champion you can actually play, or hero, whatever you want to call him. Because of the whole, you can get like 800 something magic find on them, and I believe that doesn't include your item find that you have on your barbarian. I always love the Diablo 2 soundtrack. I mean, it's so unique. Sometimes I'll just like crank that sucker right up and just, you know, vibe out to it. It's just because it's so good. Alright, I don't think we get any bonuses from our gear besides resistances. At least just not yet. That's the other thing with the spear and pole arms, stuff like that. You'll actually get that range. I believe it's more so with spears. Pole arms, you're still getting it up close, though. You're not get as far range as like a bow or something, but or like fireballs or lightning and kind of like that. But still decent. What the hell's his name again? Oh, Corpse Fire. Like drawing a huge blank on his goddamn name. Alright, yeah, you know. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't work on champions or unique monsters. You little shit! Get over here! Oh, turd didn't want to. Over here. No, we don't have that. I'm not gonna have that armor. We do a football pass. Oh! Breaking ankles out here. Well, technically, your ankles are already broken because you're dead. Let's see here. Alright, sir. You gonna drop me my first gem? No, you did not. What did you drop me? A bunch of crap. I will take that rejuve though. Okay, we got some decent gear, I guess. Nothing too dramatic yet. That's one of the nice things about Pluggy though. It's like, oh, big boys are not having it, huh? You have that shared stash, so I can just bring gear over for any new characters that I make, which is really nice. I have 3 minutes left. Road so safe for the moment. If you still play Diablo 2, whether it's the original or remastered, who do you think has the better end scenes when they clear out an area? So like with the Den of Evil, Bloodraven, and Dariel, you know, stuff like that. Who do you think has like the better scenes in that area? I kind of like the Necromancer one for Bloodraven when he starts laughing. It's like, Bloodraven, rest well. You know, and who were some of the other ones? I can't think of them all. Then again, the Necromancer is like a favorite character too. So just have like a full army skeletons. Heard they nerfed him in Diablo 4 though, which. Tried watching Diablo 4. I was like, you know, years back when they actually dropped the Diablo 4 trailer, and it was like, yeah, this looks like really awesome. You know, it's going to be a really good game. And then immediately tried watching some Diablo 4 content, and I just started to snooze. And the goddamn birds. You might hear that bird in the background, so I do apologize. But yeah, just kind of like. I could not watch Diablo 4 gameplay, and Diablo's always been one of those type of games that you have to like play it yourself. You actually, oh, a ruby. So it wasn't a flawless amethyst, but it was a ruby. I will take that. Don't forget to use that for that. Oh, birds are really having it. I'm gonna mute my mic. I do apologize. Alright, before those birds start acting up again, we're going to end the video right here. So in the next video, we'll be taking on Bloodraven. So I do apologize for the noisy ass birds, but mom said to put bird feed out of the front of them right there. I'm going to close my window and hopefully that helps. But yeah, Bob, our Barbarian, Spirit Class, Pole Arm only, is our next walkthrough for the channel. So hope you guys enjoyed the witty commentary, the Diablo 2 walkthrough. And stay safe, healthy, and sanitized. Make sure to drop a like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment below, and make sure to check them all out. See you guys.